All right, welcome back everybody, or if you're new, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. We're continuing our trip on the Buckeye Trail, starting at this parking lot here just off of Broadway Road in Bedford, Ohio, and we're on the Bedford section of the Buckeye Trail. Nice parking lot, nice and paved, looks like it was just paved. Let's take a look at a little map here, and we'll see if we could get the lay of the land. Here we are. Hopefully you can see it. We're going to take this Buckeye Trail, yellow and blue line, all the way over here, and there's a parking lot somewhere around there. We're going to stop. Maybe, I don't know, 2 miles or so. So let's get going. Let's find the trail. There's a signpost over there. It's 10:17 in the morning on a Friday. I'm losing my gloves. Bedford, Ohio. Temperature is 38 degrees and cloudy. Feels like 31. Mostly flat section of the trail, I believe. A little bit of mist in the air, but nothing that'll slow us down. And we see Buckeye Trail to the right, Bridle Trail to the right. So I guess we'll go to the right. You see our blue blazes on the tree, which means we must be going in somewhat correct direction. I don't think we'll need the trekking poles on this section. Now, if you look across the way, you can see a signpost up there, which is strange. It looks like the Buckeye Trail. I don't see any marks that say the Buckeye Trail goes that way. But maybe we should take a look. I mean, if we're doing the Buckeye Trail, we should be actually on the Buckeye Trail, am I right? And it says Buckeye Trail and Horse Trail, left or right. Whatever that means. I guess it's this way. Feels like we're going in someone's backyard. Picnic area, I guess. Picnic table, at least. I don't see any blue blazes. No, there's a sign for a bridle trail, so I guess this is the way it goes. Look at this beautiful nature. Spare tires against the house. Picnic table, it looks like it hasn't been used in 50 years. Branches everywhere. Big storm last night, that's why I would expect to see branches and down trees. Still quite windy today. Hopefully it's not miserable being picked up by the camera. There's some blue blazes. Quite a lot of deer tracks on the ground as well. You can see we're up above the road a little bit. Beats walking next to the road, I suppose, on the all-purpose trail. I said it was relatively flat, but we are making some elevation gain here. I've done this trail in this section before. I don't think I went this way though. So I guess this is the proper way to do it. I think before I might have just walked along the all-purpose trail, because I believe it does cut across the all-purpose trail, multi-purpose trail, quite a few times. And you can see these leaves are somewhat flattened down. Someone's been walking here, or something. Animals, possibly. Starting to level off and actually decrease in elevation. Not the greatest maintained trail. There's lots of branches and stuff. Easy to roll your ankle, I suppose, if you're not paying attention. Steep downhill section here. Looks like we'll be crossing the road. And at least joining with the multi-purpose trail, maybe even crossing that as well. Lots of stuff under these leaves, branches and rocks. Now here's the road we started next to. We're going to cross the road, go over there, not get run over, hopefully. Now pretty much right down on Tinker's Creek level here. Looks like we'll be making a left. We're walking even closer to it. Bridle Trail and Buckeye Trail go this way. Multi-purpose trail continues on, obviously. This is nice down here. Good amount of rain yesterday, so I think the water's flowing a little more than it usually does. Obviously, it's pretty cold. It's the second week in February. It's not the easiest trail to follow either. I don't see any blue blazes. I see a yellow blaze. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe that's the Bridle Trail. Oh, there's a blue blaze off in the distance. You can see it's pretty overgrown through here. Still shows some kind of use, but not much. It might be just wildlife keeping this trail visible. It looks like it's getting worse and worse. Oh, really muddy through here. All right. Looks like we go through here. A little overgrown. That's all right. We like somewhat of a challenge, right? There's our blue blaze back, still on track. Blue blaze away out there. I assume we're still on the trail. It's pretty much gone now. I might actually have to be up there. Where do I want to climb the mountain at? Over here. A little backtracking, no big deal. It's not like we're going back for miles. All right, we'll climb out of the depths up here. This looks a little better. So we have a blaze down there, and we also have a blaze right here. So somebody's wrong with one of those blazes. I suppose the trail changes over time. Much easier walking here. Much more established trail as well. Nice fresh blue blazes over here. Like they painted this yesterday. And we rejoin I'll get it right one day, guys. We rejoined the multi-purpose trail. And that bridge up ahead, that's Interstate 480. I believe both Interstate 480 and 271 are joined up there, combined, just for a little section. We don't call it the 480 or the 271 out here. I-480, I-271, or just 271 and 480. There's the wind, a little bit of drizzle. Hopefully it's not too miserable for you. Feels kind of good after climbing up that mountain back there. There was a sign across the road, it looked like for the Buckeye Trail, but it wouldn't make any sense to go up there because you would literally have to cross the freeway. So there's no way that could be right. Unless possibly another trail was coming in from up there. See, we have a blue blaze up ahead on this support column here, so we're still on track. Listen to that nature. All right, back in the woods. They do a nice job with the blue blazes, because it's not an easy trail to follow down here without them. Downhill section, pretty steep. I'm glad I have the trekking poles. Even though sometimes I feel like a senior citizen when I use them, but what can you do? So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of water that flows into this Tinker's Creek, so there's a lot of little valleys there, down and then back up, or ravines, whatever you want to call them. Quite a bit of elevation change over here. Guess I was wrong when I said there wouldn't be much. Whew. We made up some ground. That's the wrong thing to say. We made up some elevation fairly quickly there. Makes you feel out of shape. Makes me feel out of shape. Pretty up here though. Nice view of the creek, or crick. Now along here, it's pretty easy to see where the trail goes. It just goes in and out, I suppose. Some parts is easy to find, other parts is easy to lose. Headed back down. And I got a feeling we'll be headed right back up. But these blazes, man, they look like they were just made. So kudos to the Buckeye Trail Association. They're doing a nice job out here, keeping it blazed for us. And just as I say it, I don't see another one. But I'm going to assume it's just, we'll keep on going straight. I look high, I look low. There's probably one staring right in my face. You probably see it. was right back there, dummy. Ah, there's one on that side of the tree, but not the other. And back up we go. A lot of roots here. Mother Nature's steps. And rocks. Oh, we got a little waterfall over here. See if I can get you a decent look. See it out there? Yeah, there's got to be a better look than this, right? We're getting closer. I don't know. That might be the best view you get. We'll find out soon enough. There we go. The waterfall downstream from the dump. It doesn't look natural either. Maybe some kind of man-made thing. Looks too perfect. Hey, we'll take what we can get, right? Oh, look what we got. A bench. And I'll catch my breath, swap out this GoPro battery, clean off the lens, and it'll all be done in the blink of an eye. Let's see what this sign says. Forbes Woods, 1 mile. We're not going that way, but if you wanted to, there it is. Look at this, looks like a brand new bench too. See you in a minute. All right, back at it like I never left. That's what it's all about right here. Looking at the man-made waterfall. You know, all these semi-trailers back there. I guess we should get back to it though. Tighten the belt. Throw the pack back on. Throw the gloves back on. Now time for a new pair. Got our leaves. Take a look at this waterfall one last time. And we're back to it. Refreshed and ready to roll. Water looks very calm up here, even though we know it's flowing pretty well because we just saw it go over that waterfall. Looks like we're headed back towards the road and the multi-purpose trail. A little bit of drizzle today. I won't even say drizzle, just a mist in the air. Just enough to get you worried that the lens of the camera's getting all fogged up. Real muddy through here. A lot of branches. Easy to lose the trail. Just looking off in the distance for blue blazes. The thing out here is, yeah, you can get lost, but point yourself in a direction and walk 10 minutes. More than likely, you're going to find a road. It's not like we're in the middle of Alaska or somewhere like that. I mean, I've heard of people, you know, they fall off the cliff or ravine or whatever you want to call it, and I've heard people die around here. It doesn't happen often, but it's happened. But you really don't hear people getting lost for days out here by any means. If you're stuck out here, I mean, you can't walk at all. And even if you could crawl, you'd probably make it somewhere in an hour or two if both your legs were broken. And you know, cell phone service is fine. A little bit of water through here. I don't know what you call it, a creek maybe? Maybe whatever is below a creek. Stream. What's the difference between a stream and a creek? Tell me in the comments. There's that wind again. Feels like we've been staring at these tractor trailers for hours now. Every turn we go around, there they are. There's Tinker's Creek again. Feels much more open over here than it has felt in the last few minutes. And there's trees, but they're tall and more spaced out, it feels. Maybe it's the wind playing tricks on me. I don't know. And I see cars off in the distance on my leaf collection, which makes me feel like we should be almost to that parking lot, which will be the end of this part of our trip. But who knows how many twists and turns we'll take before we get there. But I know the parking lot is before that road. Off in the distance we got a water tower. It looks to be old. And a smokestack to the right of that, possibly. Wonder what it was for. Wonder if it's still being used. Need to stop and take a look around once in a while, you know? See something you don't usually see. Yeah, we're getting fairly close to the road. I think we'll be at the end here shortly. Or maybe not, I don't know. Can't imagine it's too much longer. Water's flowing pretty well up here. Actually splits here, a little island. Water coming from all different directions. Train tracks straight ahead. We won't be, or across the water, we won't be seeing those today. They might connect to those train tracks that we saw in the last video, I don't know. Easy traveling up here, nice and flat, not muddy. Made good time up here. And you can see it looks like a fairly established trail over here. I don't think we saw any wildlife out here. Heard a bird or two. We didn't even see a squirrel or a deer, not even a dog. Or maybe you did, and I just missed it. Look at these blue blazes. I see 4 of them in my field of view. That's a nice job. Sometimes you're hunting for them and you can't find them, and then boom, there they all are. I wonder if whoever does them just zones out sometimes and just walks like, oh man, I haven't done a blue blaze in like 10 minutes. That's we don't need it too easy, you know. All the bark is just fell off this tree. That's the dog's favorite part of the tree, the bark. Ha ha ha. Slight uphill section. We can see the water out there on the left. We could even see, if you guys could see, blue blazes way out there, which I assume we'll be headed to. We must be going down there. Maybe a little water crossing, I'm not sure. It's not like there's another Buckeye Trail around here. So I assume we're gonna hang a left, head on down. Unless someone got really confused. See, we thought the trip was over and you just had a few twists and turns. Make it a little longer. Which is all right, right? Especially if you're sitting on the couch or laying in bed watching this. There we go. Too bad we don't have a sled. Steep downhill here. Back towards the creek. Are all these leaves driving you guys crazy? You say, why doesn't he just clean them off? They'll fall off one day. So they say take only pictures. No. What do they say? Leave only footprints, take only leaves? Something like that. Now, if you were really into nature, you wouldn't leave any footprints. You cover them up as you go. Leave nature totally undisturbed. You hate to mess this water up that's downstream from the dump. We go down and then we go right back up. Just because the Buckeye Trail Association figured you're not huffing and puffing quite enough yet. And then you go back up and you say, where are these blue blazes? Do you trust that you're going the right way? Do you look at your map? You on your phone? Aha. Blue blaze out there. Aha, some right in front of us. So you don't want to make it too easy. And look ahead. 1, 2, 3 blazes. All in view. There's that creek again. Still flowing. Always flowing. I know some parts of the country they have what, dry creek beds that never flow. It just seems strange. It's a nice little spot here. No camping out here, not allowed. It'd be a nice spot though, wouldn't it? I look at maps from time to time, and I believe there's some sort of campground. I don't know if you guys heard of I think it's called like the Odd Fellows, something or other, some sort of group. I don't know. I think you probably have to be a member and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Look, we have here a water crossing. Now it is middle of February, so I'd prefer not to get my socks wet. We made it. And we're still dry. How's that look? Pointing in the right direction? I don't know for sure. So we're gonna double check. I think we're good, right? Can you see okay? I hope you can. Do I need the gloves? Probably not. It's not that bad out here. But I'm not overheating by any means either, so I'll just keep them on. Plus I got the hole in my one glove, so that cools me down too. Sure you're good. Looks like you're pointed down too far. Now that's better, right? It's so hard to crank this GoPro knob down. Now back to it. Oh no, look, I'm almost out of leaves. We got some signage up ahead. We seem to have gained another bridle trail. Well, never mind. Horse to the right. No horse to the left, or straight, 11 o'clock position. We're doing Buckeye Trail, so we'll stay on here. I guess if you have a pony, then you take it up that hill there. We are horse free though. So we'll go this way. I wonder why they don't want a horse over this way. Any ideas? Let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll find out here shortly. There's train tracks right across the way, right across the water, up on the hill. That'd be kind of cool to see a train go by. Doesn't look like we're that lucky today. Like a half hour ago, I was like, yeah, I think we're about there. Clearly, I was wrong. I don't know what road that was that I saw. I haven't been paying. Oh, there's a blue blaze. I was about to say I haven't been paying attention. I don't see a blue blaze in a while, but speak of the devil. I don't know. What horse can't handle this? Doesn't look that bad to me. Look, a bird. There's a road up there. I think that might be where the road our parking lot's on. Of course, I have been wrong before. This is sort of overgrown through here. I mean, I guess you wouldn't want a horse jumping on this drain pipe or whatever this is. This is a little goofy here. No leaves. Happy. Still got a few there. There's that blue blaze. Are we climbing the mountain? Where does this go? Oh, I think we might be. Yeah, we are. Say goodbye to Tinker's Creek. We're hanging a right, going up the switchback. This would be rough if there was snow on the ground. Like going up the mountain pass. There's our multi-purpose trail. And here we are coming out the jungle. Yeah, I used to ride my bicycle on this. This is fairly clearly, you could see it's looks like it's freshly paved. Nothing wrong with that. You see that car up there? That's our parking lot. That's where we'll end today's adventure. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up it. If you didn't like it, well, it's almost more impressive that you stayed till the end. I'll try to do better the next time. Try to improve every time. I'm no expert, as you could probably guess. But just like anything, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. At least that's the goal. And the car saw us coming, it's leaving. So that's where we'll stop for today, and that's where we'll start our next trip. In the shadow of the dump. If you look through those trees, it looks like a mountain. That's all landfill, garbage. That's crazy. You gotta do something with it though, I suppose, right? Now you notice that this parking lot doesn't look like there's a bench, no porta potty or anything. Now you do have trash cans, and looks like there's a place if your dog needs to go potty. So I guess if you really gotta go, you just pretend you're a dog, poop in the bag. If you don't want to miss the next video, go ahead and subscribe. That would be really awesome. But hey, if you don't want to, I'm not mad at you. I just need to do better. Maybe I'll get your patronage one day. So here's your parking lot. Not a whole lot of spots. Looks like 4 regular cars, 1 handicapped vehicle with van access. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.